So Sculk sensors came out, and of course the first thing I thought of when Sculk sensors came out, how can I blow up people? So I've designed an instant exploding landmine that automatically activates once you get close enough to it. Now the main thing that's going to be making this work is a TNT minecart, but obviously we don't have that in yet because I don't want this blowing up on me. But as you can see, if we walk around here, the piston retracts, and as you can see, if we're jumping, it doesn't do that. It only retracts the piston if it hears the sound of someone walking. So you can't like cheese it by placing a block somewhere. No, you can only trigger it if you're walking. Now how this works is through the super interesting mechanic of hooking one of these things up to a comparator. This feature basically came out of nowhere, and it allows different types of motion to be tracked at a different length. For example, if I'm just walking around, it just has a strength of 1. But for example, if I jump, that's going to be a stronger signal. I think it's 5. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about how this works. So this jumbled mess of comparators and repeaters and redstone torches, basically what it does is it passes a signal through if it hears a signal strength of 1, which is motion, just walking around. This line right here is always on because there's something in this chest with a signal strength of 1. So that's powering that. And whenever this is activated, it powers this. But whenever this is active, it also powers this. And if the signal strength is anything greater than 1, this turns off because of this comparator here. But if it's exactly 1, it stays on. And that means both of these torches turn off, this one turns on, and the signal goes through. This TNT is going to activate when the minecart hopper drops. I need some extra TNT here because otherwise it won't reach all the way to the top. The minecart hopper also only explodes if it falls 4 blocks or more, so it needs to be this far of a distance, otherwise it won't work. So I think it's time to show it in action, the thing you've all been waiting for probably. So I'm just going to cover this all up, and what I need to do is build a little area up, kind of. So I'm gonna put the minecart here. Then if you're doing this in survival, you would want to probably build like a pillar or something and stand on it so that you don't activate the whole thing, and then just like fly off with an elytra once you're done. But with this I can just go in creative and break that. Oh, wait, oh. I think I moved. Upon further investigation, I realized that no, I didn't move. I was flying in creative. What actually happened was I put the minecart hopper 1 block too high. If you're recreating this, start it off 1 block lower in line with the ground and then break it, and then it will work. But yeah, I'm not doing that again. I'm not building the whole thing again just to show it. I made a huge mistake. I'm sorry. Well, I guess I didn't really get to show that in action. But you can see how big of an explosion that is and how quickly that actually happened. The remains of all this stuff is right here. The Sculk sensor was like right here. So they're definitely not living if they trigger that. So I guess that's all for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff that I always say. And specifically, I want you to comment if you want me to do some more of these Sculk sensor videos in the future, because I do really think they're a very fun block to play around with, and I definitely think that I want to do some more stuff with them. But yeah, other than that, I am sorry that I blew that up right away, and Goodbye.